Testing, 1, 2, testing.
We ask for your cooperation in observing this rule.
Check, 1, 2, check. No, you're fine. We're good. Yeah. Good luck. This is my first time doing this, so. Right? It's not supposed to do that, right? I should see something, right? Well, I noticed on the huddle page there wasn't a girls' varsity, like.
Yeah, but it showed
something.
up late.
Yeah.
The TV one didn't show up, and then it showed up too.
Testing 1 2, testing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. If you are looking live into the depths of the gold mine here at Hawley High School for Heart Lakes Conference basketball action, tonight's doubleheader matchup features the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels taking on the Hawley Nuggets. Hello, everybody. My name is Bo Lofgren, and it's great to have you with us. You know it's early December in Minnesota when, at any given time, snow is on the ground. We've had some winter storm warnings already. Christmas music is in the air, and if you hear the noises of sneakers and nets swishing in the gymnasium, high school basketball has begun. Early December matchups usually don't draw much attention, but whenever DGF and Hawley is on the calendar for any sport, people are going to be dialed in, and that's what we have here this evening. With the amazing fall weather that we've had deep into November, it's helped cut our winter short. However, with basketball season underway, the winter weather will only accelerate people's craving for basketball as we hunker down here for the long haul. We've got two games here this evening here on the Hawley Huddle Sports Network. We've got the girls game first between the DGF Rebels and the Hawley Nuggets, and then following that contest, it'll be the boys taking on each other here at the gold mine here at Hawley Public Schools. Well, we take a look at this matchup here. We have a couple of teams coming in here tonight with a record of 1-1, and both of them labor into Hawley a little bit, licking their wounds. The Nuggets open their season with an impressive 66-28 victory on the road at Staples on November 21st. And then earlier in the week, they traveled to Perham, where the Perham Yellow Jackets defeated the Nuggets 71-34. Meanwhile, the Rebels opened their season back on November 29th with a 60-51 win at Breckenridge, always a tough place to play. But Tuesday night, they went to Frazee, where the Hornets defeated the Rebels 83-50. So you have two teams coming in with some pretty high aspirations, I think, where they think they're going to be in the playoffs come late February and March. So it'll be interesting to see how these teams respond after a couple of big losses. So first, let's highlight both teams. First, starting with the head coach for the Hawley Nuggets is Jed Carlson. Jed Carlson is in his second season as head coach of the Nuggets. He's got an overall record of 15-14 in his second season. Before that, he was the head girls coach at Moorhead High School for 6 years, and from 2014 to 2020, and then he was also the head boys coach here back from 2012 to 2014. He's got a career record of 171-99 in his career. That's a 63% winning percentage. He teaches high school social studies here at Hawley Public Schools. His preview of the season, coming into the season, he says that he's got a very balanced team. 6 players were at or near double digits in scoring. Emily Vettern, senior captain, led the league in rebounding, the Heart Lakes Conference, and is the lone returning captain. Other captains include Addie Sandvik, McKenna Walker, and Sella Fleming. Addie was voted team MVP last year. They're coming into this matchup looking to get back on track. Meanwhile, the Rebels, Jason Sunday is their head coach. The Rebels finished the season with a record of 23-6 last year, and they return a majority of their varsity roster, which sets the stage for some high expectations this year. Coach Sunday commented that his team has a lot of strengths and a lot of returning talent. They have good size and quickness with an inside and outside presence and lots of experience. So the Rebels, Coach Sunday's been there for a number of years, and they've always been a kind of second half, late blooming team over the last couple of years. They were section runners up a season ago, finishing with a record of 23-6, narrowly losing to the Barnesville Trojans in the section championship at Concordia College. So I think with both teams, a lot of returning players, and they're looking to get after it here. We're going to have a pretty solid crowd here at the Gold Mine with the Rebels and the Nuggets. It should be a great matchup. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. For the Nuggets are going to start this way. They're going to start with Addison Sandvik. She is a senior. She is number 4. She'll be one of the seniors this year starting. Also starting will be McKenna Walker. Sella Fleming, number 21. She'll be getting a start tonight as well. She's a senior captain, as is Walker. Katie Vetter, 5'9 junior, number 32. And then also 5'11 senior captain, Emily Vettern. So Sandvik, Walker, Fleming, Vetter, and Vettern will be the starting 5 for the Nuggets. Meanwhile, for the Rebels, they're going to go with a senior guard, number 2, Greta DeVries. They'll start senior forward, Danielle Boyd, number 10. Number 12, senior guard. Number 5, Annalise Oss. Number 25, Aria Garrett, 6'1", senior. Number 25, and then number 32, Olivia Couchman, 5'6", senior. So should be a very interesting matchup tonight. I think both teams, I think the Nuggets are going to want to run the floor a little bit more than the Rebels. The Rebels have one of the biggest size or mismatches, I think, in the conference with Garrett. So Garrett and Couchman and Boyd are all conference players from a season ago. And DeVries was an honorable mention. Meanwhile, for the Nuggets, Emily Veteran was all conference, and Vetter and Sandvik were also honorable mention players. Jason Sunday was one of the HOL coaches of the And if you could hear that audio, that was the Hawley High School pep band under the direction of Mr. Eric Alt. Alt is in his first year as a band instructor here at Hawley High School. He's from Concordia College. He's done a tremendous job with the band program here. We've had in Hawley many wonderful band instructors throughout the years, and Mr. Alt is taking that torch on. So, we're going to have a great time here at the Gold Mine here. Between two Heart of Lakes conference foes here that are looking to get back on track here after a tough loss earlier in the week. We appreciate you tuning in here. This is early December basketball. It's hard to take things too seriously, I guess, at this time of the year. But you're looking for coaches. You're looking to gain some traction and just get that ship forward. Looking back here at the last 10 matchups between these two schools, the Rebels currently own a 4-game win streak. The last matchup that the two teams had was in the Section 8 AA quarterfinals. The Rebels took it to the Nuggets 3 times last year. The Rebels beat the Nuggets 69-49 in the Section 8 AA quarterfinals, and also in the regular season 67-48 and 66-55. So the Nuggets, the Rebels have a 4-game win streak against the Nuggets, but the Nuggets are open to end that here tonight. So welcome aboard. We've got a great matchup here. We want to give a shout out to some people that are helping out. First, our officials this evening. We got Rod Engel, Daryl Peterson, and Mark Gulseth. Mark Gulseth, he was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. He was a minor league baseball player, does a lot of coaching and umpiring over in Detroit Lakes area and around the area as well here too. We've got, down on our scores table, Kelly Anderson, high school principal. She's doing the book today. We've got Aaron Haugen, Tim Peterson. They're taking care of the clock duties, and we've got Mr. Peter Orlean. He is handling the PA responsibilities. So we're about ready to start things off. Looks like Walker and Garrett tipping it off, and the Rebels get the opening tip. Boyd has it. She turns it over, throws it to DeVries. DeVries has it at the elbow inside to Garrett. Post move, kicks it back out to Couchman, and that's going to be a 3 for Olivia Couchman. 3-point basket, and the Rebels have a quick 3-0 lead. Walker has it, passes over to Vetter. Vetter up the court to Fleming, down low, tipped outside, and stolen by Garrett. Turnover on the Nuggets. Couchman has it, dribbles to the left side, turn into the lane. Nowhere to go. Great defense there by the Nuggets. Garrett has it, and a little tripped up there by Vetter, but Garrett recovers. And nice little baseline jump shot, no good by Boyd. Vetter with the rebound. We're just getting started, 17 minutes to go, 3-0 Rebels, and a nice drive inside by Vetter, but comes up a little too long. Rebels with the rebound. Rebels have it into the front court here. DeVries has it into the lane, goes up in some contact, and that's going to be a foul. That'll be a foul on Sella Fleming. It'll be her first personal foul, first team foul on the Nuggets. And at the line is going to be Greta DeVries. DeVries will go to the line for 2. And the first one is up and nothing but net. Greta DeVries, her dad, Bryant DeVries, the legend at Glendon Felton, was a tremendous athlete there back in the day. If you go back on YouTube and you check out 1991 Fergus Falls Hillcrest and Glendon Felton Buffaloes, you'll see a pretty sweet dunk that he had in a 3/4 court, full court shot at the buzzer. So DeVries gets 1 of 2. It's 4-0 Rebels. Fleming passes over to Vetter. In the short corner, Veteran has it. Walker has it. And she kicks it back out to Vetter. Or correction, that's Sandvik. Sandvik to Walker. And that one's going to be stolen away by Boyd. Couchman brings it up half court. Over to Oss. Annalise Oss has it. Looking inside to Garrett. No good. And pass just about thrown away. But DeVries scampers there to get that pass. We got 20 on the shot clock. DeVries dribbles in, and Sandvik with a nice deflection there, but it does go off her hands. It'll remain Rebel basketball. 16-17 left in the first half. Rebels 4, Nuggets 0. And pass inside to Oss. Oss has it in the wing area, inside to Garrett, defended by Walker. Garrett up, and that's good. Aria Garrett with her first 2 points of the night, and it's 6-0 Rebels. Walker has it over to Fleming. Walker and Fleming, I think those two are going to be the keys from the perimeter this evening. And Sandvik getting some penetration for the Nuggets. Fleming with a nice little runner inside, no good. And that's going to go off. Looks like that one went off of Boyd. So it'll stay Nugget possession. 15-51, 6-0 Rebels here. We're early in the ball game. Federal inbound. And she gets it into Walker, off Walker's hand. That's going to be recovered by Sandvik. Sandvik going in hard and deflected off of Oss. It'll remain Nugget basketball. So Nuggets still looking to get that goose egg off the scoreboard here early on. 15:44 left first half. Nice pass inside to Walker. A little jump shot, a little too hard. And the iron unkind, as they say for the Nuggets here. DeVries brings it up court. Kicks it inside to Garrett. Nice little pass. And that's going to be an and one. Garrett makes the basket, and that'll be another foul on the Nuggets. And that's going to be on Addie Sandvik. That is her second. It's the second team foul on the Nuggets as well. Garrett hits to the line, shooting 1. And Garrett up and good. It is 9-0. Correction. Yes, it's 9-0. Rebels with the lead. Mallory Halverson, number 12, senior, checks in for Hawley, so she enters the game here for the first time tonight. Walker has it. The Rebels putting a little pressure. Ooh, it's deflected and inside to Emily Veteran, and she gills glass. She's on the board. So the Nuggets get on the board. It's 9-2 early on here. Lots of game left here from the gold mine here. So while we have a moment, want to highlight a lot of the great things that happened for both schools. Both schools had a tremendous fall season. We got to touch base on the Nuggets here first. Football team was, once again, head coached by Peter Nance. The Nugget football squad finished the season with a record of 4-7. A little misleading, however, because they turned it up in the postseason and took out the number 1 seed Frazee, and they got to the Section 8 AA championship again to finish runners-up in the section, and Peter Nance completing his 26th year as head coach. We'll highlight more of the Hawley fall sports teams later on in the broadcast, as well as DGF. We're back to live action. Garrett inbounds it, deflected. DeVries has it into the wing, passes it in the corner to Oss. Oss over to Couchman. Couchman dribbles in, little 10-footer, no good. Garrett scampers for the rebound in the corner, being double-teamed. Garrett gets it out, and it's on the top of the key to Couchman. Couchman over to Oss. Oss over to Boyd. Boyd dribble in. Nice little layup. No good. Rebound by Emily Veteran. Emily Veteran, that leading rebounder for a year ago. The Nuggets are going to need her underneath the basket, cleaning up on the boards. Fleming inside. Walker, nowhere to go. Fleming on the perimeter. She thought about it, then pulled it back. Vetter back over to Fleming. Fleming to Walker in the corner. Skip pass, deflected, but caught by Vetter. 14:35, 9-2. Rebels with the early lead. 10 on the shot clock. Vetter top of the key, over to Fleming. Back to Vetter. Over to Halverson, deflected. There's Walker underneath, and Walker goes up, and she gets fouled by number 25, Aria Garrett. That will be her first personal, first team foul for the Rebels, and McKenna Walker heads to the line, shooting 2. And Walker's first one is up, and that's good, ladies and gentlemen. So the Nuggets get another point there. They now have 3. McKenna Walker last year in conference play from the line was 8 of 12 from the line, 67%. So she's a pretty solid free throw shooter. Second one is up and also good. She's 100% tonight. It's 9-4. Rebels with the lead. Hallie Schreiber just checked in, and there's a jump ball. And it's going to be Nugget basketball. So the Nuggets get some momentum their way here after kind of a rough start here. 9-4, 14-18 left in the first half. Vetter will inbound after that jump ball. Walker gets it, and she thought about it, went back, and now kind of stuck in the short corner. Nice little cut to the basket by Halverson, and another nice pass to Emily Vettern, and that's 2 points, ladies and gentlemen. It's 6-9. Rebels with the lead. Nice assist by the senior Mallory Halverson. Rebels in the front court. Pass from DeVries to Garrett. Really nice cross-court pass there as Garrett gets her third field goal of the game. She now has 7. Halverson gets it deflected. We got another scrum, and Garrett muscles her way. Gets that basketball brought up court by DeVries. DeVries has it, top of the key. Looks inside to Garrett. Garrett kicks back out to Ellie Cadwell, who checked in. Nice pass from Garrett to Danielle Boyd. Boyd with the bucket. Garrett with the assist. It's 13-6. Rebels again putting a little pressure on, getting into the front court. Fleming with the 3 up, a little bit long off the iron. Veteran with the rebound, kicks back to Walker, and Walker hits from 16 feet. So Walker, she now has 4, 13-8 Rebels, 13 minutes to go in the first half. Garrett, boy, she's a tough one to match up with. Boy, you get her on that low block, and she gets the ball. Look out. She's got 9. It's 15-8 Rebels. Vetter to Fleming. Fleming up, looked to get it to Vettern, and it was turned over. Rebels 2-on-1, and that's going to be a layup for Ellie Cadwell. Rebels lead it now 17-8. Vetter to Walker. Walker bringing it up court, back over to Vetter. Up the floor to Fleming. And there was a little double dribble there, but there was some incidental contact. Could have been maybe called a foul before that. However, they refs saw it differently. It's a double dribble, and that's another turnover on the Nuggets. It'll be Rebel basketball. Number 5, Josie Skank, junior for the Nuggets, checks in for Hawley. 17-8. 12:30 and change left in the first half here at the Gold Mine. Inside, and that's going to be turned over. Halverson gets it up to Skank. Josie Skank from 20 feet. Oh, no good, but inside Vettern gets that rebound back out to Walker. No good. Vettern again with another rebound, and wow, good job by Emily Vettern getting those rebounds, but just got to finish those gimmies, as they say. McKenna Walker gets the foul. That is now her her first. It's the third team foul on the Nuggets. 12 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. It's 17-8. Rebels have it. They break that press, and DeVries with the gimme. No good, and then it's going to be a turnover. It's going to be a backcourt violation, and it's going to be Nugget basketball. So Nuggets doing a good job putting some pressure on there. Kendall Hill gets her first action of the night, number 23. She's a senior. And also checking in, back in, is the senior Addison Sandvik. So Nugget basketball. Nuggets looking to cut into this 9-point deficit here early on. Vetter Gets it to Sandvik. Sandvik, little 18 or 16-footer, no good. Gets her rebound, and that's good. They always say, follow your shot, and she did that. Got that rebound and put it back in. It's 17-10. Sandvik with 2 points. Her first 2 of the night. The Nuggets putting a little pressure on. And, nice little skip pass to DeVries. DeVries can't finish, but she is fouled. And that'll be the 4th team foul. Daryl Peterson with the call there on that one. Number 23, Kendall Hill with her first personal. So Greta DeVries heads to the line. She's 1 of 2 for the night. And her first free throw up off the back iron and drops in. Aria Garrett's going to check back in. She'll replace Danielle Boyd. Boyd with a couple of points so far. Garrett leading the floor with 9. DeVries ready to shoot her second free throw, and that's good. So DeVries 3 of 4 at the line, 3 points. 19-10, 11:30 left in the first half. Sandvik gets it at the right elbow. Back over to Josie Skank for the long 3. Tried to go glass, no good. Rebound by Couchman. She brings it up to the left side, going all the way. And that one's going to be a little short. Rebound by Josie Skank. And it looks like she stepped on the end line. And so that's unfortunately going to be a turnover on the Nuggets. It'll be Rebel basketball. Looks like we're going to have a few more changes. We've got some seniors coming back in, Fleming and Veteran, and number 14, McKenna Walker, check back in for Halverson, Hill, and Skank. And back to live action. Rebels have it. Number 32, Olivia Couchman, kicks it to number 12. Annalise Oss, no good. Deflected off the Nuggets. It's still going to be Rebel basketball. So 19-10 here at the goal line. Rebels with the lead. Rebels have it underneath. Wide open for Couchman, and that's going to be a little hard off the iron. Nice rebound by DeVries, going up hard. Taken away by Walker. Nuggets have the basketball. Sandvik going in hard to the iron, and she kicks over to Fleming in the corner. 3. Nope, a little bit too hard. And Veteran got a hand on it. Couldn't get 2 hands on it. Off of her hands, it'll be Rebel basketball. So the Nuggets, gosh, they're doing lots of good things here. Rebels are just doing things a little bit better here. The Nuggets putting a little pressure on. The Rebels get it into the front court. DeVries with the basketball. Back over to Couchman. Into the corner. To Oss. Back outside to Couchman. A little hard off the iron. Garrett with the nice rebound. Kicks back out to Couchman. And we've got a traveling violation against the Rebels. So it'll be Nugget basketball. Back in for the Rebels is the senior number 10, Daniel Boyd. She checks in. Boyd has 2 points on the evening. So Vetter brings it up. Walker has it. A little bit over 10 minutes to go. And Vetter just a little too high on that pass to Fleming. And another turnover. I think the Nuggets just, got to slow things down just a little bit. Lots of game left here. Get good quality possessions here. 19-10. Rebels with the lead. Boyd has it, kicks it over to Oss in the corner. And that's rejected by Sella Fleming with the nice stuff. Getting aroused out of the student section. The Nuggets always bring a pretty good student crowd over there. And not sure if there's a theme tonight. They usually have a theme when they dress up. Not sure if they have one tonight. But anyway, I think that's good getting the students fired up here. Couchman has it. Nice little reverse pivot. No good. Garrett tries to get the board. But Walker takes care of business and then also is given the business a little bit there by number 12, Annalise Oss. That's going to be her her first personal second team foul. 10 minutes to go, 19-10. Rebels with the lead. And it's been pretty much a 9-point lead, give or take, ever since the Rebels got off to that 9-0 start. Fleming gets it, kicks it out to Sandvik. No good on the 3. Garrett with the rebound. Couchman clears it away, brings it up across the court. Couchman has it left side, kicks it to DeVries. DeVries, little bump there, nothing called. Kicks it over to Oss in the corner. Oss has it, picks up her dribble. Great defense applied by Vetter there. Over to Couchman. We've got 13 on the shot clock. Couchman goes in. Good double team by Walker and Sandvik. And DeVries gets it. And that's no good. Sandvik clears the board, and she's running up the court here. Sandvik over to Vetter inside. And Vetter going in for that shot, gets fouled. And that momentum pendulum is maybe ever so slightly swinging Hawley's way. Oss gets her second personal. It's the third team foul on the Rebels. Meanwhile, Vetter is going to head to the line for 2 shots. Vetter looking to get on the board here this evening. And first one is up, rattles in and out, so no good for Vetter on that first free throw. Last year, Katie Vetter from the free throw line, 26 of 65 from the line, so only 40% last year, so that's an area hopefully she can improve upon a little bit. Unfortunately, both of those rattled in and out, so no free throws made. We're still at 19-10. We're halfway through the first half. Garrett has it on the low block. Great double team, kicks out to Couchman. 22-foot three-pointer. That's no good. Walker clears it. It's Nugget basketball. Walker sees the floor, crosses half court. And she kicks it over to Fleming. Back into Walker. She looked to throw it into Veteran, but pulled up, and I think that was the right decision. Walker from about 10 feet, no good. Cleared away by Vetter. Fleming inside to Walker. She kicks it back out to Katie Vetter. Nice little pump fake. And her little jump shot, no good. So the Nuggets getting some great looks. Just can't get it to fall. And Couchman gets the rebound and brings it up court for the Rebels. Couchman outside to Oss. Oss has it. Back over to Couchman in the corner. 8:15 left. It's 19-10. Rebels with the lead. We've been stuck on 19-10 for a good couple minutes here. Inside to Garrett. Triple team. What's Garrett going to do with it? She kicks it back out to Oss. Over to DeVries with 9 on the shot clock. No good. And the Nuggets come away with that basketball. Here they go, running the floor. Veteran in the corner to Fleming. Pump fake. Fleming for 3, and that's good. Sella Fleming cashes in from downtown. She's on the board with 3 points. And it's 19-13, 7:50 left in the first half. So this is what we want, ladies and gentlemen. We want a good, hard-fought basketball game by these two teams. So we got timeout on the floor. Let's highlight some more of the highlights of the Nuggets fall season. We're going to switch gears to cross country. Boys and girls cross country teams, once again coached by Nathan Stoa. The boys cross country team, they were the Section 8A champions for the 3rd straight season. The boys runners placed 11th at the state Class A tournament, and the boys team has 4 state tournament appearances overall. Meanwhile, the girls, another very solid season. The girls finished 3rd place in Section 8A, 1 place away from qualifying for state, so the girls another great season. The girls have 15 state tournament appearances overall, being the state champions back in 1989 and 1991 when we were co-op with Hawley, Ewell, and Hitterdal. And last but not least, we got to give big shout out to the Hawley volleyball program. Kathleen Rustad, head coach of the back-to-back state Class A champion volleyball team. The 3rd time in school history the team made it to state. Last year, the Nuggets for volleyball seemed to scratch and claw for everything. This year was pretty much smooth sailing, even all the way to the state title game against Chatfield. But after being down 2-0, they come back with the reverse sweep, get the state championship, finish with an impressive 32-2 record. And for us old-time Hawley people, it avenged the demons of 1995-96 football when the Nugget football team lost to Chatfield in back-to-back seasons, 12-6 and 12-7. So kudos to all of our fall sports programs here in Hawley, representing our community well, and just a great showing in their competition, but they're even better kids and better with better coaches. That we're very blessed here in Hawley with what we have. So great job to our fall teams. We'll highlight the Dilworth, Glendon Felton fall teams here later in the broadcast. Back to live action. Nuggets have it. Walker over to Fleming. 7:22 left. The Nuggets trail by 6. Rebels up 19-13, and that's a long 3 by Walker. No good off of Veteran's hands. There's a scramble, and Couchman got her hands on it, got tripped up, and Walker, the old saying, getting caught with the hand in the cookie jar, I think was that epitomized that play. Walker was just kind of in the wrong place, wrong time, gets called for her second foul, 5th overall team foul on the Nuggets. Rebels have it up by 6. Inside to Garrett, and she goes glass, and she gets that far in. There's little to nothing that the Nuggets or anybody can do. Boy, she is just a really, really tough player down low. Great job by Garrett. She has 11. Fleming has it. Bounce pass over to Walker from 24 feet. In and out. Garrett cleans up on the rebound. You don't like the shot, you're open. Go ahead and take it. And Walker, she's known to hit from that distance and even further. So Couchman goes in and off the glass. Could have been a little contact there. Nothing called. Nuggets push it up the floor. Allie Langerud, number 24, a junior, checks in. She shoots the three, and it's good! Allie Langerud, who sneaks in, and not only that, she cashes in from downtown with a three. It's a 5-point game. Student fans, the students are into it here. You can hear them chanting defense. Couchman goes in. That one was a nice little jump shot by Olivia Couchman. She now has 5 points. She made a three earlier in the game, and that little running jump shot, she has 2 plus the 3 with 5 points overall. Ooh, another turnover on the Nuggets. Rebels will take over. And nice pass, way to run the floor. Ooh, no good. That shot just a little hard off the iron by Danielle Boyd. And Fleming will take it back up for the Nuggets. Fleming off of Langerud's hands. And Ava Schreiber knocked that ball loose. It'll be Nugget basketball. We've got Sandvik, Hill, and Vetter check back in for the Nuggets. Langerud hits the bench, as does Vetter and Fleming. So great to see the junior Allie Langerud get that three-pointer. Someone that, those kids that haven't had a lot of varsity experience, boy, they come in and have a little success. That can go a long ways for their next time when they come in. So that's what these early December games are about, getting confidence, and as a coach, seeing what you have, and as the players, seeing what they can do and what they need to do to get better. The junior Josie Skank is going to check back in for Hawley. She'll replace McKenna Walker. Josie Skank, she is a 5'8 junior. Skank has it on the left key there, back over to Sandvik. She thinks about the three, but dribbles in. Nowhere to go, back outside to Skank, ball fake. Over to Vetter, and Vetter's going to get called for steps. So turnover on the Nuggets. Rebels have the basketball with 5 minutes and change to go, 23-16. Couchman has it, picks up her dribble. Ellie Cadwell gets it. Over to Ava Schreiber, inside to Garrett, double team by Hill and Vetter. Garrett put a little English on that one, got it to roll in, and the Rebels are now back up to that 9-point lead. Josie Skank has the ball. Inside, looked to go to Hill, but Boyd was there to take that ball away. Cadwell for three, and that's good. Ellie Cadwell, I think she got the ball, didn't realize she was as wide open as she was, and said, okay, I'm going to take this shot, and she drained it. 12-point lead for the Rebels, largest lead they've had all night. Nuggets looking to cut back into it here. Sandvik dribbles in. Garrett stops Sandvik in her tracks. Hill in the short corner to Skank. Ball fake by Halverson inside to Hill. Hill looks to go up with it and tripped up, and that's going to be another turnover. Schreiber with the steal. Rebels running the floor to Boyd. Bounce pass to Garrett, and great hustle play by Addie Sandvik there to knock it away and force the Rebels to do some work here with an inbounds play. 3:58 left. It's the Rebels 28, Nuggets 16. We thank you for joining the broadcast here tonight at the Hawley Gold Mine. Nice bounce pass, but it's taken away by Sandvik, and she'll take it in transition into the front court. Inside pass to Fleming. Right idea, but just a little bit too strong. Turnover Nuggets. It'll be Rebel basketball. Boyd passes it in to Couchman. Couchman has it. Sandvik putting a little full court pressure. Nice little deflection there by Vetter, but not enough to turn that pass over. Couchman has it. Ooh, and that's going to be a little too much mustard on that one. Turnover, Rebels. And part of these early December games too, it's just getting getting acclimated to just playing basketball against a team with another color jersey and just, learning what you have. And so, yeah, you're going to see some high highs and some low lows. And, that's what these kids are trying to do is learn and grow and have fun, enjoy the great game of basketball, represent their communities. And we know both these teams and players and coaches are certainly going to do that. 15 on the shot clock. Veteran too strong on that 12-footer from the baseline. Rebound picked up by Couchman. Couchman has it over to Schreiber. Schreiber in the short corner being defended very well by Langerud. Couchman has it, and she gets it over to DeVries. DeVries ball fake, nowhere to go. Schreiber has it, picks up her dribble. Langerud again, great defense by Langerud. And Coach Sunday realized, we got to draw something up here and help Schreiber out. So a timeout on the floor by Jason Sunday. That's going to be his first timeout of the game. Nuggets have used 2 timeouts. Rebels have used 1. Hey, let's spend some time and highlight Dilworth Glendon Felton's fall sports season. The Rebels, tremendous success in football. They have had great success over the years. They were 9-3 this year, Section 8 3A champions, coached by Tony Soderberg. 18 years as a head coach over there at DGF. The Rebels defeated Pierce 28-7 in the state quarterfinals and lost a heartbreaker in the state semis to Waseca 14-13 at US Bank Stadium. Rebels for football, they've made 10 state tournament appearances as DGF in football. It's their 15th overall appearance, including Dilworth and Glendon Felton. The Locomotives had a nice run in the late 80s in 1988 and 89, and the Glendon Felton Buffaloes made it 3 straight seasons. 1983, 1984, they were the Class C runner-up, and then 1985 culminating at a state championship. Quarterback of that team, Wayne Lepard. The Hawley folks would remember Wayne Lepard, longtime principal here at Hawley Elementary. So congrats to the Rebels and their great football season. We'll touch base on cross-country and volleyball in our next timeout. We're back live action here. Couchman has it double-teamed over to Cadwell. Cadwell to Couchman. Couchman inside to Schreiber, back outside to DeVries to Couchman, and that's going to be a 24-second violation. Great defense by the Nuggets. And they'll get that ball back. Walker replaces the junior Allie Langerud. We have 2:34 left in the first half. Rebels with a 12-point lead, 28-16. Walker gets it. Passes it off to Sella Fleming, the senior captain. Bounce pass to Walker in the lane. Back outside to Fleming. Fleming over to Vetter. Vetter dribbles to the left side, kicks it off Sandvik. And that's off Sandvik's hands. I think she was anticipating that pass at that moment. In any event, it'll be Rebel basketball. Boyd and Oss check back in for the Rebels, replacing Schreiber and Cadwell. Cadwell with 5 points off the bench, 2:12 left in the first half. And Couchman's pass is pickpocketed by Sandvik. Sandvik to up the court to Veteran, and great job passing and seeing the open person there. Veteran going glass. She has 6 points on the night as the Nuggets cut it to 10. Missed shot there. Walker with the rebound, and that's going to be a foul on the Rebels. Foul's going to be on number 12, Annalise Oss. That's going to be her 3rd personal, team's 5th. Oss has 2 fouls. She has 3. Walker and Sandvik have 2. So those are the only 3 players that are in any kind of foul trouble here in the first half. Another turnover by the Nuggets. Couchman gets it in transition. Dribbles, she's going all the way. She's thinking layup. Fleming, on the other hand, said, Good defense there. Rebound cleared out. Nuggets have it. Fleming on the right wing. Back over to Walker. Walker to Sandvik. Sandvik looks inside. Inside to Veteran. She goes right at Garrett. A little bit short. Garrett with the rebound. Clears it away. It's Rebel basketball with a little bit over a minute to go here. First half, 28-18. Rebels with the lead. Couchman, top of the key. Over to the left side to DeVries. Cross-court pass to Oss in the corner. Defended well by Vetter. Vetter gets it over to Boyd. Boyd at the low block. We got 12 on the shot clock. Couchman inside to Garrett. Deflected by Veteran. And what do we got here? All right. Boyd has it. Outside three-pointer. Couchman no good, but Boyd with the hustle play gets the rebound. Shot clock resets. Garrett gets the pass. Nice pass by Couchman. Garrett goes glass. She has 15 in the half. We got 25 seconds left first half. No shot clock gets off. And Sandvik has it top of the key to Walker going long range, a little bit short, rebounded by DeVries. And the Rebels will look to save this possession here, get a shot for the last possession. DeVries goes right into Veteran. Veteran says, no way, Jose. Veteran with the block. Rebels will still have the basketball. 5.8 seconds left in the first half. Skank and Halverson check in for Sandvik and Walker. Rebels with the inbound pass. Oss gets it, hands it to DeVries. Couchman from about 24 feet, and that's good. Couchman drains the three at the buzzer, and that's going to give the Rebels a 15-point lead heading into the half. So at the end of the first half, it's the DGF Rebels 33 and the Hawley Nuggets 18. So, yeah, once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bo Lofgren. It's great to have you with us here at the Gold Mine at Hawley High School, here at the Hawley High School Gymnasium. Heart of Lakes Conference girls basketball action. We'll have the boys matchup following the girls game here tonight. And with Hawley, this is our first year doing utilizing huddles, so we're trying to work out all the kinks and the bugs and all those things. So we appreciate you guys tuning in wherever you're at. If you're right in town somewhere, if you're across the country or anywhere in between, the purpose of this is to provide a service for our fans to watch and follow your favorite team, and also too for all of our visiting fans as well. So we'll take a minute here and highlight the Rebels and their other fall activities. We want to give a shout out to Owen Winter. Owen Winter is a senior cross-country runner for the Rebels. He was the Section 8A individual champion this year. He was the second-place overall finisher in the Heart of Lakes Conference for 2025. And at the state meet this fall, he was fourth place as an individual this year. And it's his third straight top 10 finish at the state meet. So Owen Winter going out on top, as they say, are pretty darn close. He was an all-state runner the last 3 years, 4 consecutive state appearance. And overall, the boys team in the section placed 6th at the Section 8A meet. So great job to Owen Winter. Also, too, volleyball team, Tessa Tisver, who is a Hawley High School graduate. She graduated from Hawley in the year 2000. She just completed her 18th year as head coach. She had a very good record, a good team this year. They went 22-8 overall record. The Rebel volleyball program always puts up good teams. They're very competitive. Again, this year, 22-8 runners-up in the Heart of Lakes Conference. They're always near or at the top of the pack, both in the Heart of Lakes and Section 8AA. And they have 4 state tournament appearances overall in school history there. So congratulations to the Rebels on a tremendous fall sports season. Lots to be proud of there. So, yeah, the Nuggets in this one down by 15. The Rebels got off to a blazing start, as they say, a 9-0 lead. And the Nuggets at one point cut it to 5, and it was kind of between 5 and 9 before the Rebels got hot here toward the end of the first half. Olivia Couchman with a three-pointer at the buzzer to give the Rebels a 15-point lead. So I'm going to take just a 2-minute timeout and get some water and just kind of catch my breath a little bit. We appreciate you tuning in to the Hawley Huddle Network here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back live here at the Gold Mine. We've got about 5.5 minutes before the second half begins. I just want to talk a little bit about what both head coaches had to say prior to the game. We got on a little bit later than anticipated here, so just want to share a few things. First, from Coach Carlson, they had a great first game, and then, as he said they ran into a buzzsaw in the Hive, and Perm had the Nuggets out of sync, and the game kind of got away from him quickly. And just said, just like after a big win, after a big loss, you have to move on. And the Heart of Lakes Section 8 AA is going to be a gauntlet this year, and there won't be, many easy ones on the schedule. So asked Coach Carlson what it's like to play at home. He said, we hope to come out with some home opener energy, have to play well in that game, confident that the group can do that, and just hoping that they could shoot better and shoot at home as well. So it's always a rivalry game, he said, that with the doubleheader and just these two schools, packed gym, and shouldn't need any more reason to get up for this one. So, yeah, he's right about that with all the sports throughout the years. It's interesting with Nuggets and Rebels, back before the consolidation, I would say, Hawley, they were rivals with the Buffaloes and the Locomotives, but I would say to the old-time Hawley people, the Trojans have always been kind of number one on that list. But when the two schools consolidated on the sports side back in 1991-92, and ever since that point, I think the Rebels and Nuggets have developed a really good, intense, but friendly rivalry. And I think with any sport it is, football, basketball, baseball, softball, you name it, compete on the court or on the field, but they're pretty good friends off of it. So Coach Carlson said, too, with Dilworth, that the Rebels were the preseason favorite to win the section. Coming off a tough loss to Frazee, the Rebels like to sit in the 2-3 zone, and this will be a different challenge. Very active. We'll look at his keys to the win. Well, first of all, defense on Garrett. And right now, Garrett is, I think, winning that battle with 15 points. Win the rebounding battle, I think, I don't have those numbers in front of me. But I'd say it's pretty even. I'd say Rebels maybe with a slight edge, but I'd say the Nuggets are doing pretty well there. Push and transition on misses. Nuggets have done a pretty fair job of that in their zone offense execution. So those were the keys of the game from Coach Carlson. And so I'm talking to Coach Sunday, some of the things that he had mentioned. His keys to the game for the Rebels against the Nuggets, he said we need to take care of the ball and get a good shot every time down the floor. And we also need to rebound the ball. And I think the Rebels have done a pretty solid job of getting those good shots there. The Frazee game, he said, the Frazee came out guns a-blazing, and the Rebels just weren't ready, and they really took it to us. We knew that they were going to be good, he said, but they really blitzed us early, and we weren't able to adjust. The one thing with Frazee, we talk about some of the area gyms in the Heart of Lakes Conference. I've always felt that Frazee and Barnesville are the two toughest road gyms to play. I'm a Hawley guy, grew up here. Frazee, it's you go kind of down in the depths or the bowels of the school there, and it's the fans are kind of right on top of you. You got the stage on the one side and the crowd on the other, and it's really unique because there aren't any other gyms like that. So it could be a tough place to play. Breckenridge, on the other hand, too, it's kind of an outlier. They're kind of a long drive away, but Breckenridge has that open end on the one end. It's got the brick wall on the one end and kind of has a Concordia feel on the other. So those two gyms are always kind of a challenge to shoot well. Certainly no excuses. I know those coaches wouldn't use that as an excuse, but I think early in the season some of that can play in. This facility, by the way, this Hawley High School gymnasium, it's in its current iteration, 1998. We go back to 1967 is when the first gym at this site was built, and it remained that way for a good 30 years. And then 1997-98, they took out one of the walls and they added a third court, and the gym opened up in the spring of 98. And pretty much since that time, this gym has remained the same, and it's in really good shape. Updated the scoreboards a few years ago, and so otherwise, with the Hawley gym, one of the things that people comment is the bleachers, the good bleacher space here, a lot of leg room here in Hawley, good sight lines too for fans, and good space in between the bleachers and the bench areas. So that's part of the fun too, with these high school facilities, they all have their nooks and crannies and quirks and things, and so but it's great to see the turnout that we're seeing here tonight from both the Rebels and the Nuggets. So second half, I think for the Nuggets, they're going to have to find a way to contain Garrett, which, they've done a pretty good job at times, but at times too I think there's some defensive breakdowns where they're making it a little too easy for her to get her paws on the ball on that low block. So, and hopefully the Nuggets can shoot a little bit better too, drain a few shots, would get some momentum again back their way, and get this margin a little bit closer. So yes, if you're not in Gridlock, we invite you to stick around for Game 2 between the boys programs. The Nuggets have yet to play a game. This will be their opening tilt of the 25-26 season. Meanwhile, the Rebels took on Frazee earlier in the week and defeated the Hornets by 13 points. So it'll be their second game. We'll have some notes and quotes from both Coach Stoa and Coach Clark of the Rebels. So we're back here, second half. Rebels have the ball. Nuggets put on some pressure, get a turnover, and they turn it right back. Couchman gets the ball, dribbles to the right side, into the corner. Into Boyd, no good. Rebound by Veteran, the leading rebounder of the conference last year. Vetter goes in hard and doesn't make the basket, but she gets fouled. So that's going to be a personal foul on Annalise Oss, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, her fourth personal foul. Vetter at the line, 0 of 2 thus far. That first one is up, and it rolls in. And so Vetter gets her first point of the night. Oss is going to take a breather. Vetter makes her second free throw. Schreiber checks in for Oss. So it's 33-20, 17-30 left in regulation. Couchman over to DeVries. DeVries ball fake inside to Garrett. One-on-one. Vetter to Garrett, and Vetter was playing Garrett defensively. Basket no good. Walker gets it up to Fleming. Fleming into the corner to Sandvik. Sandvik to Walker. Bounce pass to Vettern. And Walker a little too strong off the iron. Rebels cleared away. Boyd with the rebound. DeVries has the basketball. DeVries has it. Over to Couchman. Couchman back to DeVries. Dribbles in. And she kicks it back outside to Schreiber in the corner. Schreiber, ball fake, dribbles in. Nice little ball fake. Goes up with it. Deflected by Sandvik. Turnover. Veteran gets the ball. Nuggets are running back in transition. Sandvik on the right side. That is up and good. Addie Sandvik with her second basket of the night. She has 4 points. The Nuggets on a little 4-0 run here to start the second half. Boyd with the 9-foot jump shot, no good. Vetter in transition, goes up hard, comes up short, but that's going to be a personal foul on the Rebels to number 10, Danielle Boyd. That'll be her first. So Vetter with a little spring in her step compared to that first half, so good to see her get into the basket. She does such a tremendous job of creating opportunities for the Nuggets, and they're going to need that tonight to get back into this game. First one a little bit short. Second one is up, and it's good. So Vetter is 3 of 6 from the line. She has 3 points on the evening. Nuggets on a 5-0 run to start the second half. Schreiber in the corner. Kicks it over to Oss. Oss has it. Correction, Couchman. Back to Schreiber. Schreiber deflected, turned over. Nuggets looking to chip away into this lead. Sandvik goes in, and she turns around. Shots a little bit short. Rebound by Couchman. Rebels have it. Couchman looking up the floor to DeVries. A little bit short, and the Nuggets have a layup opportunity, and it's good by Emily Vettern. So the Nuggets on a 7-0 run here to start the second half. Jason Sunday says, folks, we need to talk things over. So we've got 15:55 left in regulation, and the Nuggets are now trailing just by 8 points. Got a few updates. We've got quite a few other basketball games going on in the area. These are all halftime scores. Big matchup between Pelican Rapids and Perham. That's at halftime. Pelican Rapids leads Perham 25-19. Perham is 3-0 on the year. Pelican Rapids 1-1. The Barnesville Trojans, the defending Section 8 AA champs, sitting at 0-3 this year. They have a 41-17 lead over Park Rapids. Also, by the same score, Frazee leads Staples Motley 41-17 as well. Frazee with a 3-0 record. So those are three scores we have going on in other contests around the area. We'll try to get a few more updates throughout the evening as we march on forward through the 25-26 high school girls basketball season. So Sunday with the full timeout. Nuggets have a 7-0 run here to begin the second half. More and more fans continue to file into the gold mine here, Hawley High School Gymnasium, on this Friday night. Thank goodness Mother Nature is being pretty cooperative with us tonight after kind of acting up here a few times in the last 10 days. Rebels have it. Couchman thinking from 22 feet, and she says, yep, I'm good. So she drains another three. Rebels end that 7-0 run. It's 36-25. Rebels with the 11-point lead. Vetter on the right side, picks up her dribble. Ooh, she may have traveled there. Nothing called. Turnover. Couchman with the steal. Over to Schreiber. Schreiber to DeVries. On the right wing, inside to Garrett. And Walker. Another one of those cookie jar fouls. She playing pretty good defense, but just got the hand in there a little too much, and foul was called. So we got 11-point lead, 15-20 left in the ball game here. Rebels have it. Boyd with it, hands it off to Couchman. Couchman dribbles to the left side. Pop, look to pop from about 18 feet. No good. Or no go, I should say. DeVries has it. Boyd thought about shooting it, but she put it back down and got it into Garrett. Garrett, nowhere to go. Turnover by Vetter. Vetter in transition, looking to go to the iron. Little stop and pop for Vetter and rolls in and out. Couchman clears the board. It's Rebel basketball. Couchman has it. And Couchman inside to Boyd. Boyd back outside to Schreiber. Schreiber from about 14, no good. Rebound by the HOL leading rebounder from a year ago, Emily Vettern. Fleming back to Vettern. That's not her forte, but she was open and took the advantage of that open shot. She drains it from about 16 feet. Vettern, nice ball game. She's got 10 points on the night. Back in transition, Garrett with the ball. She gets fouled. Sandvik with the foul. That's her third team foul. Correction, third team foul. Garrett at the line. She shoots the first one. It's up and good. She's 2 of 2 from the line. She has 16 points. Mallory Halverson checks in, and Allie Langrud's going to come back in too for the Nuggets. Meanwhile, for the Rebels, Hallie Schreiber is going to replace Greta DeVries. So we have 37-27. 14-19 left in regulation. Garrett at the line for her second free throw. It's up and no good. And it's deflected off of Couchman. It'll be Nugget basketball. So the Nuggets cut it to 8 at one point. They went on a nice 7-0 run to start the second half. It's sitting at 10 points. Halverson, nice little pump fake and goes glass. Mallory Halverson on the board, her first bucket of the night. And the Nuggets now trail 37-29. Rebels have it in the half court. Nice bounce pass into Garrett. Back out to Schreiber for 3. No good. And that's going to go out of bounds. Boyd gave it the old college try there to get that rebound, but not quite enough. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Nugget basketball. 13-45, 8-point lead for the Rebels. Nuggets with the ball. Walker over to Vetter. Vetter crosses half court. Langerud on the left wing. Inside to Vetter. Back to Langerud. Up, no good. Deflected. And goes off the hands of Garrett, and it'll be Nugget basketball. So the Nuggets have the ball. 13:33 left. 8-point lead for the Rebels. Number 4, Abigail Cadwell checks in. And Walker is deflected, but Veteran there to get the rebound. No good. Rebels have it. Garrett on the low block, and she's going to try to make it work, and it rolls in. Wow. She mustered that one in there. Garrett with 18 points on the night. The Rebels lead by 10. Olivia Couchman picks up her first personal foul. Third team foul on the Rebels, 39-29. Walker gets it, cross-court pass to Halverson. Halverson has it. Gets it to Walker. Walker looking inside, nowhere to go. To Langeroux, top of the key, back to Walker. Veteran cuts to the short corner, back to Walker for three. Hard off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Garrett, over to Couchman. Couchman brings it up, sees Boyd. Boyd, partially deflected, gets her own rebound, clears it, and Rebels have the basketball. Deflected by Vetter, but back over to Couchman. So the Rebels have it, 12 on the shot clock. Couchman from long range, no good. She's hit from long range a few times tonight. Has 3 threes on the night, 11 points overall. Nuggets down by 10. Langerud to Walker. Walker to Veteran, who flashes to the free throw line area. Gets it to Vetter. Veteran to Vetter to Walker to Halverson. Inside to Veteran, and it's good. Emily Veteran, 12 points on the night. And the Nuggets take a 30-second timeout. 12:02 left in regulation. It's a 39-31 ball game here at the Gold Mine. So I think the Nuggets have done a pretty solid job defensively here in the second half. Garrett, it's the battle between the posts. Garrett with 18 points, Vetter with 12. And the Nuggets definitely losing the shooting percentage battle here. I think the Rebels are winning that category. But lots of game left. With the advent of the shot clock here a few years ago in Minnesota basketball, really, I think realistically, if you're within 10 points with about 3 minutes to go, you still have a shot. So we have 12 minutes and 2 seconds left, so there's plenty of ball here left here in the Gold Mine for the Nuggets to chip away. And the Rebels, meanwhile, it's kind of nice to play with a comfortable lead, so they're looking to maintain that. So Rebels get it, turnover by Mallory Halverson. That ball was tipped by Sandvik. Back to Sandvik. She dribbles in. Jump shot, no good. Rebound by Veteran. Veteran goes up, and she's going to be fouled by Aria Garrett. So Garrett picks up her second. Fourth team foul on the Rebels. Emily Veteran heads to the line. This will be her first trip to the free throw line here this evening. So Veteran gets 2 shots. And Veteran's first one is up and good. Veteran was 32 of 52 from the line last season in conference play, good for 61%. And tonight she's 50%. She makes 1 of 2. 7-point lead for the Rebels. Couchman gets it. Dribbles to the baseline. Nowhere to go. Over to DeVries. DeVries over to Oss. Oss checks back in with 4 fouls. Boyd has it. Boyd dribbles in. Ball fake over to Couchman. Oss has it inside to Garrett. Garrett dribbles left hand, muscles her way in, and that's going to be a 2-point basket and the foul. The Nuggets doing what they can inside. You just got to tip your cap to Garrett. Muscled her way in there. Going glass, gets the contact and the bucket and the opportunity to make another free throw, and she does. So she is 3 of 3 from the line. Garrett last year was a 69% free throw shooter. She hit 60 of 87 free throws in the conference. Sandvik from 20 feet out, no good. Rebound by Vetter, kicks it over to Sandvik, dribbles in. And that one's good. So Addie Sandvik, she can do that stop and pop pretty well. And again, the Nuggets don't need to press the panic button. Just need to take good shots, and they got a couple of good looks there. Got the hustle rebound. Their second opportunity. And Garrett again gets the basketball and draws the contact, makes the bucket, and she's going to the line once again for another opportunity to shoot a free throw. Mallory Halverson picks up the free throw. Don't see that matchup very often, Halverson and Garrett, but Halverson was in there doing what she could to try to stop Garrett. Garrett heading to the line for the fourth time tonight. 3 of 3 so far. Garrett's free throw up. It's a little bit hard off the iron. And it'll be Nugget basketball with 10:39 left here in the second half. Sella Fleming is going to check back in for the Nuggets. She checks in for the senior Mallory Halverson. Halverson with 2 points tonight. Fleming looking to catch fire. She has a 3-point basket on the night, and that's it. So Vetter over to Fleming. Fleming back top of the key to Vetter. Fleming in the corner to Walker. Back to Fleming. Fleming from long range, and no good. Sandvik keeps it alive. And great effort by Sandvik. Tipping it to Vetter. Inside to Walker. Vettern muscles it out to Sandvik. Sandvik for 3. Nope, a little bit hard off the iron. Rebound by Walker. Walker double team, trying to get it out of there. Over to Fleming, over to Vettern, to Katie Vetter. No good. So the Nuggets doing a lot of great things, getting second chance, third chance opportunities. Just that the lid is on the basket here so far tonight. 9:50 to go. Rebels with the lead, 44-34. Inside to Garrett. She goes glass. No good. Great defense by Walker and Fleming. Walker clears it away. And she brings it up court. Walker with the basketball. Walker to Fleming in the corner. Ball fake, dribbles out, gets it out of there inside to Walker, into Vettern, and Vettern goes glass. Great assist by McKenna Walker. Vettern has 14 points. It's an 8-point Rebels lead. Ellie Costello, I want to apologize. I think I was calling her Ellie Cadwell earlier. My apologies. Ellie Costello, number 5, had the ball there. And we have a foul here on the floor by Sandvik. It is her 4th personal. So Addie Sandvik, 4 for number 4. And she'll take a seat, with Josie Skank checking back in for the Nuggets. So 8-point lead for Dilworth Glendon Felton. 9 minutes to go here in regulation. Rebels have it. Double team by Skank and Fleming, and those two force the Rebels turnover. So the Nuggets turning up the pressure there in the half court. Meanwhile, the Nuggets get the ball back in transition. Down by 8. They've cut it to 7 in the second half. Vettern over to Walker. Walker had it, slipped out of her hands, and deflected by the Rebels. It'll maintain Nugget possession. Nuggets have it. Fleming inside to Walker. Back out to Fleming. Cross court to Vetter in the corner. And that's going to be a foul on the Rebels. Number 12, Annalise Oss, and that'll be her 5th. So Annalise Oss, tough way to end the night. Those things happen sometimes, and she will take a seat. Nice inbounds play, good look. Walker just a little bit too strong, and the Rebels get the ball back in transition. So the Rebels have it, 8:30 left in the ball game. Rebels, nice move by number 2, Greta DeVries. Just a little too strong, and the Nuggets clear it. They take it down. So the Nuggets down by 8, looking to cut into this deficit. Walker for 3. That one, rattles in and out. Rebound by Boyd. And the Rebels looking to get a good possession here. Maybe take a little clock off, get a bucket here, and get that lead back to double digits. Vetter with some great pressure. Alexis Fremke into the game for the Rebels. Was able to contain it. Gets it over to Boyd. Boyd threw it to Couchman, deflected by Vetter, out of bounds. It'll be Rebel basketball. Back into the game for the Nuggets. Halverson and number 30, Audrina Liebenow, the junior. She checks in. Liebenow, one of many of the fantastic volleyball players with that state championship, back-to-back state championships for the volleyball program. 2 seconds on the shot clock, and we've got a carrying violation, so I think it was going to either be one or the other for the Rebels, either a shot clock violation or a carry. They called the carry, so the Nuggets will get the ball back. Again, looking to cut into this 8-point Rebel lead. 7:35 left in the second half. Liebenau in the short corner gets it out to Skank. Skank tries to throw it to Halverson, picked off by Couchman. She runs the floor transition over to Costello. Costello no good, but Couchman gets the pass and the bucket underneath, and so the Rebels back up to a 10-point lead. Walker has the basketball. Walker, cross-court pass over to Vetter. Vetter bounce pass to Halverson. Halverson to Skank, 4-3, and it's good! Josie Skank. She gets on the board. That's her first field goal of the night. She's got 3 points, and the Nuggets have cut it to 7. Turnover. Liebenau gets the deflected ball off of Skank's hands. Mallory Halverson brings it up the floor. 6:40 left. It's a 7-point Rebel lead. Skank has it top of the key. Back over to Vetter. Vetter has it. Vetter seeing the floor. Liebenau looking to cut up to the free throw line area extended. Skank back to Vetter. Over to Halverson. Bounce pass to Liebenau. And Halverson with the shot. 3 no good. Good hustle by Josie Skank in the corner. Nuggets have the ball in. That's going to be a foul on the Rebels. It's going to go on Greta DeVries, and that should be her first personal foul, and it is, and it's the 16th foul. Garrett had a little breather. She's back in for the Rebels, and checking in for the Nuggets is Sella Fleming and Emily Vettern, a pair of seniors. The Nuggets down by 7. This is the closest they've been here in the second half. Looking to get a little bit closer here. Nice bounce pass to Vettern. Over to Walker. Going glass. It's good. Great ball movement by the Nuggets. And Walker has 7 points. It's now a 5-point Rebel lead. Back on the other end of the floor, Garrett got the ball, was fouled by Sella Fleming. That'll be her first of the night. Team foul number 6, and Garrett with 23 points, 3 of 4 from the line, looking to add on to her point total. First one up, and it's no good. Off the back iron, just like her previous free throw, she'll look to get another opportunity here to increase the Rebel lead. 5-point lead. Rebels are up 46-41. Garrett's second shot rattles in. She has 24 points, and the Rebels are ahead 47-41. 5:50 left in the ball game. Vettern to Halverson. Halverson, nice arc on that shot, a little too strong. Rebels with the rebound. Costello grabs it, throws it up to Couchman. Couchman in the short corner. Good move with the left hand. Nice basket by Olivia Couchman. She's got a very quiet 15 points on the night. Seems like when they need a bucket, Couchman comes through. An 8-point lead, 5:20 left in the ball game. Fleming from way downtown, a little bit short. Nice rebound by Vettern, and kind of a tangled mess there. They're going to call a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Nuggets. So the Nuggets will inbound underneath their basket. 5:18 left in the second half. Rebels have an 8-point lead. Fleming gets it, dribbles on the free throw line, back out to Halverson. Halverson to Walker on the left wing area, inside to Vettern, to Walker inside. Kicks it back out to Fleming. Fleming has it, dribble drive, it's up and a little bit too strong, but Walker is there. Nice rebound, a little bit too strong. You know, the Nuggets, I think, have to feel very fortunate the fact that, you know, shooting percentage can't be very good, and they're still right in this game. So you just got to keep putting it up, take good shots, get those hustle points, get those rebounds. Ooh, Fleming wide open, and she hits the 15-footer. Sella Fleming, 5 points on the night, and it's now a 6-point Rebel lead, 49-43, 4:45 left in the ball game. DeVries has it. Over to Couchman. Couchman being guarded by Fleming. Couchman gets it over to DeVries. DeVries cross-court pass to Boyd. Boyd in the short corner. It's up, little 10-footer. No good. Rebound by Vettern. Over to Walker. Walker up court to Vetter. And Vetter, wide open layup. Just, I think her footwork didn't quite jive with what she wanted to do there. Kind of cast one up a little bit too fast there, and it was off the front iron. Meanwhile, we're in the Rebel side of things. Garrett, she also a little too close to the basket. Rims out. Nuggets get it back in transition. 4 minutes to go. Nice pass to Walker, and her little jump shot is up and good. So the Nuggets are down by 4 points, 49-45. Walker now with 9. And this is the closest it's been in quite some time, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 4:01 left in the second half. The Rebels clinging to a 4-point lead. Again, we want to invite you to stick around for Game 2 of our boy-girl doubleheader. The boys for both of these schools, the Rebels and the Nuggets, will be tipping off approximately 20 minutes after the finish of this contest here at the Gold Mine here at Hawley Public Schools. The Nuggets again come into the season with a record of 1-1. The Nuggets, very impressive first win of the season over at Staples Motley. Meanwhile, played at Perham on Tuesday night, and the Jackets got off to a blazing start, and Nuggets came home losers of a 71-34 decision. Meanwhile, the Rebels opened their season with a nice win down at Breckenridge, and then they too went to Frazee earlier this week and lost to the Hornets 83-50. So I think the coaches right now would say, there's this and that and the other that we got to work on, but what you want is a good, hard-fought, close game, and so many end-of-game things that happen in an early December game like this, where whatever happens, there's going to be good talking points come Monday for both teams at their respective practice, regardless if it's a win or a loss. Rebels have it. The Nuggets doing a little full court pressure, and they get it into the half court. Garrett up, and that's good. She now has 26 points on the night. Rebels now back to a 6-point lead. Nuggets have it up court to Fleming. Fleming has it. Bounce pass to Vetter from about 24 feet. Fleming has it. Bounce pass to Walker. Walker on the left or on the right wing area. Walker mishandled it there. Gets her dribble back. Top of the key for Sandvik. Sandvik pivots out. She has it. Gets it out to Fleming. Fleming for 3, and that's good. Sella Fleming. The Nuggets get her to heat up. They're going to be in this ball game. She has 8 points. The Nuggets are now down by 3. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Rebels have it in the half court. Couchman being double teamed. And looks like we got a timeout on the floor. Coach Sunday holding on to those timeouts. It's good to have them in a close game when you're up by 3 minutes to go. So he's got 2 timeouts left. The Rebels will have it in the half court. So 51-48. Aria Garrett 26 points. Olivia Couchman 15. So it's been the Couchman and Garrett show. And I think for the Nuggets, can they contain Garrett enough? And can they make sure that they close out on any other perimeter shooters and rebound? Rebounding is going to be critical for both teams here down the stretch here. For the Nuggets, like what they've been doing a great job of crashing the boards and taking good shots and not giving up. Not fun to be down by 15 on your home floor, but, it's a tale of two halves, and the Nuggets have definitely won this second half. But it's the Rebels right now, ladies and gentlemen, with the 3-point lead, 3 minutes to go. And if you're just tuning in, you're tuning into the best part of the game here. DeVries has it and looks to go inside to Garrett. Little miscommunication there, another turnover. And the Nuggets have the ball with a chance to cut it to 1 or possibly tie this ball game. Just under 3 minutes left. Vetter looking to get across half court to Walker. Walker has it. Walker to Vetter. She has it, 20 on the shot clock. Vetter over to Fleming, back to Vetter. Vetter to Sandvik for three. No good, but Vedern is right there at the rebound. And the Rebels are going to be called for a foul, and the Nuggets are now in the bonus. Personal foul on number 32, Olivia Couchman. That'll be her second. It's the seventh team foul. Vedern heads to the line, 1-1. She's 1 of 2 from the line so far tonight. Nuggets down by 3. Vedern's shot is up, no good. Garrett cleans it up. And the Rebels have the basketball. 2:22 left, up by 3. Costello has it, turnover, steal by Vedern. Sandvik running the floor. Fleming thought about it. Back to Walker. This is for the tie. No, it's a little short. Rebound by Costello, but it goes out of her hands. Sandvik gets the ball. Back to Walker. Back to Sandvik for three. No. Nice rebound by Danielle Boyd. The Nuggets, with some opportunities, just can't get that tying bucket to fall. And look at there. There is Olivia Couchman with a crucial basket. So Couchman, she's got 17. You know, the Rebels, nice to have it to be a 2-possession lead, and Couchman drains that shot on the baseline there to give the Rebels a 5-point lead. And the Nuggets with a traveling violation. The Nuggets give the ball back to the Rebels. We got a buck 30 left in the ball game. There's Couchman again, no good, but Garrett with the rebound. Putback is good. Garrett down with 28, and the Rebels back to a 7-point lead. Vetter up to Fleming. Fleming in the corner. Back over to Vetter. Vetter to Walker. Fleming looks to shoot it, but dribbles in. Nice job, and Fleming with the nice basket from about 6 feet out. So Fleming in double digits, the second Nugget with double-digit points. She's got 10. And Sandvik with the tip, but the Rebels get possession of the ball. And we've got a 10-second violation. I think Coach Sunday is maybe thinking, well, the ball was tipped. But nonetheless, that's how Mark Galseth called it. Backcourt violation, 10 seconds. Rebels turn it over. Nuggets have a chance to chip into this deficit. Vetter gets it over to Sandvik. Sandvik for three. Nope. And a scrum for the rebound. DeVries. Good hustle play. I think it's going to be out of bounds against the Rebels. So check that. They're going to call a personal foul. And that foul is going to go on Addie Sandvik. Tough way. That's going to be her 5th personal 7th-team foul. And so Sandvik is done for the night, unfortunately for the Nuggets. She's going to finish with 6 points. So that also puts the Rebels in the bonus situation. Heading to the line is Greta DeVries. DeVries, 3 for 4 from the line. DeVries last year a 47% free throw shooter in the conference. Her first one is up, and she nails it. So DeVries making them when they count tonight. She's got 4 points all from the free throw line. She's 4 of 5 from the line. Second one is up and rattles out. And Veteran gets the rebound. The Nuggets are going to have to hurry here. Down by 6. Fleming gets it. The 3 is up and no good. Rebound by DeVries. Nuggets are going to look to make a foul here to get the Rebels to hopefully make or miss some free throws depending on what color you're wearing. So personal foul there on the Nuggets. Number 12, Mallory Halverson, her second, team's 8th. Josie Skenk is going to check back in for Halverson. Meanwhile, DeVries heads back to the line for Dilworth Glendon Felton. She is 4 of 6 from the line, 4 points tonight. Her first one is up and it's good. 7-point lead now for the Rebels, 38 seconds. It's now a 3-possession game for DGF. Looking to make it an 8-point game, and the second one is up, no good. Vetter gets the rebound. Nuggets got to go quick. Walker from long range. Oh, just about went in, no good. And Couchman comes up with that rebound, and the Nuggets do what you got to do. They commit another foul, personal foul on McKenna Walker, her 4th. It'll be the team's 9th. Number 1, Ava Schreiber checks in for the Rebels, replacing Aria Garrett. Garrett with a tremendous night for the Rebels. 28 points by my count. Couchman's first one is up, and it's good. So Couchman getting her first opportunities to shoot from the charity stripe. That's her first free throw. She has 18 on the night. Rebels back to an 8-point lead. And the second one is also good. Couchman, 19 on the night. Nuggets down by 9. Vetter into the corner to Skank. Skank dribbles in. Shot no good. Air ball. Rebound by Couchman. 17 seconds. Couchman brings it up the court. And it looks like the Rebels are going to just dribble this one out. And the Rebels, got to give them credit here. Big halftime lead. They were able to hold on. Also give credit to the Nuggets, too. Again, early in the season, you're just trying to see what you got. And Rebels had a 15-point lead. The Nuggets cut at the 3 a few times late. But the Rebels were just able to just get to the free throw line, make a few more free throws, make a few more shots, and just the Nuggets again, a tough night in the field in a 9-point loss. So hats off to the Rebels. A nice hard fought win, 59-50. The Rebels improved to 2-1 on the season. Meanwhile, the Nuggets will drop to 1-2 on the season as both teams will continue play. Next week, the Nuggets have 2 games next week. Hawley will be back in action here at the Gold Mine as the Hawley Nuggets will host the Ada Borup West Cougars. That'll be their next contest. They're 1-1 on the season. And meanwhile, the Rebels, they will host the Pelican Rapids Vikings Tuesday, December 9th as well. So we thank you for tuning in. My name is Bo Lofgren. First time doing this, so I hope you didn't cover your ears too much. It was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate everybody tuning in and supporting these student athletes. Remember, these are student athletes. These kids, yep, they're out here playing basketball, but they, they're involved in activities. They are in band or choir, FFA. They're in other sports. They play multiple activities, and they have part-time jobs, and some of them take college classes. And so kids these days have a lot on their plate, and the kids that are these student athletes, it's a lot of sacrifices, a lot of things that they could be doing elsewhere, but give these kids credit. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little break, get some water, and catch my breath here a little bit. And, get my bearings here for Game 2, ladies and gentlemen, between the Rebels and the Nuggets here on the boys' side. So hope you tune in for the second game. If not, I hope you guys have a